Good morning, and welcome to the 2015-16 school year. Our theme for the year is MPS is on the move. This theme represents the fact that our students are constantly on the move, and our collective responsibility as the MPS employee team is to ensure that they arrive at a destination with their dignity intact, with the knowledge and skills they need to support their future livelihood, and with a spirit of celebration. The M in MOVE represents our mission. It's set. We will engage, educate, and inspire our students to succeed in college, career, and beyond. Our vision goes hand in hand with the mission. With the act of engaging, we must envision ourselves helping students develop a love of learning. With the act of educating, we must envision ourselves helping our students cultivate intellectual curiosity. With the act of inspiring, we must envision ourselves helping students dream of futures full of amazing possibilities. Let's move. The O in MOVE represents opportunity. Opportunity exists for each student and for each one of us to just do it. Take advantage of each day to learn and grow. We must not allow distractions to interfere with going for the A or for the highest rating, the best lesson plans, the greatest good, the safest route, the happiest face, the best use of technology. Let's move. The V in MOVE represents values. Unless we collectively share beliefs and values in this work that we're doing for children, there will continue to be gaps rather than gains, excuses rather than exceptional performance, pulling away rather than pushing forward, attention to adult issues rather than attending to student learning, backstabbing rather than bridge building, mistrust rather than truth telling. Let's move. The E in MOVE represents empowerment. Our state superintendent, Tommy Bice, has challenged us for 2 years to be innovative, think outside the box, give children the benefit of the doubt. This challenge is twofold to us. First, it assesses whether or not the system has fallen and can't get up. Second, it assesses whether each individual has the tenacity to accept a job that the world thinks is impossible to do and make liars out of them all. Let's move. My friends and colleagues, we have a tough job, but unlike those who just identified as a fact that it's a tough job, we are doing the job. We are on the move. Number one, we have a plan. The strategic plan has 4 goals. Goal 1, do it for the kids. We must teach them well. Goal 2, we must study to show ourselves approved as effective superintendents, teachers, bus drivers, custodians, principals, central office staff that need not be ashamed, rightly doing our jobs. Goal 3, we have to ask for help. The departments of operations, instructional support, student services, finances, these departments exist to support you in what you do to ensure student learning. Goal 4, call in the cavalry. Parents and community entities are obligated to support you. We're obligated to create venues for their engagement. Another way that we're on the move is that we're improving the graduation rate. In 1 year, we went from 64 to 76. God, please let it move again this year. We're improving with our process of addressing student discipline. The dashboards show improvement. We are improving communications. We are expanding opportunities for students with our impact program and our new virtual school pilot program. We are gaining understanding around the absolutes, the 5 absolutes. What we forgot to mention with the absolutes is that planning and preparation for implementing are a must. You can't teach to the standards if you don't know the standards. Ladies and gentlemen, I was called to this service role, and I don't have to go to work. I get to go to work. I love the people associated with my job at MPS. I believe in you, and I believe in the work that must be done. Last year I was given a gift. It was a piece of old wood, and on it was painted the words, "Be the one." Last year I tried diligently to be the one. This year I will try again. I ask you to be the one. If you're the only one on your campus, be the one. Now, I have a gift for you this year. My gift to you is a red marble. The story is told of a tribe of Indians who greeted each other every day, not with the traditional hello or good morning, but with the question, how are the children? This red marble that each of you will receive will signify our focus on children and signify the fact that we have to move them towards success. I love MPS, I love you, and I am crazy about our children. Let's do good by them, and our reward shall be great. Just remember, I'm here supporting you all the way. Have a wonderful school year, my friends.
Hi, my name is Melissa Snowden. I'm the president of the Board of Education. I want to welcome you to our new school year. It's so exciting. I was recently in a store and I just couldn't help walking through the back to school aisles. There's just something about seeing all of the school supplies that just gives me a feeling of hope and renewal and just good things to come. So I hope that all of you are gearing up and excited about starting a new school year. You know, one of my sisters is actually a first grade teacher in South Alabama at a public school down there, and their school has decided that they are going to take the golden rule and they are going to just use that as their mantra this year. So when you walk into their building, you see this big sign and it says, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Now, I'm not saying we need to get all churchy and do that, but you know what? What if we did that this year? What if we decided that we wanted to treat other people the way that we want to be treated? And you know, really, that's something to think about. And maybe some of our students haven't ever really thought about how they want to be treated. So I would just encourage you to think about that as you work with one another, and also just modeling that for your students. And really make everybody that you're a part of just feel like they're a part of the team. You know, we can do so much more when we're together, working together. So remember, we are a team, MPS.
I've been going to Peter Crump since the first grade, and it's been wow. That's the word to describe it. My teachers, like, they make sure the stuff they do, it's gonna take me farther so I can get future. And then my parents at home, they help me. Peter Crump is like a family because it's like they tell you, they might not tell you exactly what you want to hear, but it's like right there. So that's how it's like a home, because when I'm at home with my parents, they tell me stuff that I might not want to hear, but they're trying to prepare me for something. And that's exactly how my teachers are.
As a parent of 4 children in the Montgomery Public Schools, I feel like there's more opportunities now than there were 20 years ago. In the high schools in Montgomery, there's academies, and these academies allow these children to learn a trade, You know, they can go to trade school, they can go to work straight after high school, and they can go to a college. In the magnet schools, the curriculum allows the child it brings out the best in the children in arts and academics.
When I graduated from high school, I again was so inspired by the teachers that I had in the Montgomery Public School system. I attended, I only got to attend Montgomery Public School system during my high school years. I attended Lee High School, but I was also a part of the CPAC program. And I had amazing teachers during my elementary and middle school years, but my high school teachers were the ones that influenced me the most. They were the ones that required not only my work, but also character. They required a strong work ethic, and they had an extremely high expectation for me. They wouldn't let me get away with anything. And with that kind of support and that kind of motivation, I think it helped make me as not only as a teacher, but just as an adult. And that's what I appreciated. Well, when I graduated from college, my first inclination was to go right to Montgomery Public Schools so that I can be a part of that system.
I've been a part of the MPS family for about 10 years. Even though I'm not in the classroom or a school, I know that the work that I'm doing here at the central office has a positive impact on our students. I am MPS in a lot of ways. I'm a graduate of Sidney Lanier High School. My son attends Bellingrath Middle School. I'm active in his school. I've seen how the educational process works on the school and central office levels, and I am committed to doing my part to help our students and teachers succeed. In many ways, MPS has always been a part of my life, and I am proud of that connection.
The teachers that make a Halcyon special is that they come here every day to make us learn to get a good job, education, get a good, just anything they do everything for us. They'll bring us to lunch, take us to our classes. They're very helpful. They're always there for us.
I've been coming here since kindergarten. The teachers are really nice. Some were not that. Some were mean. And then they became good. But I got used to them. They help me with my work. They also pick me up when I'm down. They always say to be yourself and always do good. So yeah, every teacher is perfect. Yeah.
People, especially children, can tell the spirit in which you do things, and they can tell if you're genuine or if you're sincere. And every day when I walk into this classroom, I want each of these children to be able to know that I love them and that I want them to work hard and I want them to learn all they can today. One of my own children, my youngest one, Cole, he came home from school, first day of 3rd grade, and he said, "Mama, I love school." And I said, "Why, Cole?" He said, "Because Mama, it's my teacher. I love teacher." I said, "Well, why do you love her so much?" She said, Mama, let me just tell you, I'm her favorite one." And I said, "Cole, you've only been there 3 hours. Why do you think you're her favorite one?" He goes, "Mama, I know I'm her favorite one because of the way she calls my name. I know I'm her favorite. I'm going to have the best year." And I have used that as my model. When I call their name, I want them to think, she loves me. She cares about me. She expects me to mind, and I better do what she says, but she loves me. That's what I want them to know. And I want them to think, Miss Brown cares about me. And that's why I use sweetie pie and honey and sugar, because the teachers that I remember at school were the teachers that were kind to me and the teachers that were sweet. And the teachers, now they also made us fun, but I remember the ones that were sweet and compassionate.
I think that here in the public school, and specifically the magnet program, you get to meet a lot of different people more than you would in the private schools. And you get to meet a lot of different ideas and combine them and work together with more people, and you really learn to deal with diversity and work with others, I think, better than what I've heard from the private schools.
Every school that I have been to, even in the magnet, at Floyd, Bellingrath, Lanier, Seth Johnson, all of them have just been so profound. I still even talk to my 3rd grade teacher to this day because she taught me so much. That's when we learn how to write in cursive and do multiplication. And so I just still look back, and it's just life lessons in each and every grade.
One thing that, for me, and a lot of people look at me crazy when I say it, but I feel that education is a ministry. And you really want to go where you're needed the most. I've had opportunities to go elsewhere, but I think this is where I need to be. The young people who really need my influence, my motivation, and that passionate love for teaching and learning, and hopefully it will be instilled in them.
What I didn't realize, I thought I had a good career as an engineer. I made a lot of money, and I enjoyed what I did, at least I thought I did. But it wasn't until I started teaching and interacting with these kids that I realized I didn't have any fun at all. And now these kids I just enjoy going to school. They are just so fun. And the more fun you make it for them, the more fun you have, and the more everybody's learning. And, it's just like an extended family.
Some of the things that I love about my school are the students, the teachers, and especially the principal. The funny and one and only Mr. Shaw. Because he loves to play around with us a lot, but he don't play about the schoolwork. He wants the schoolwork done, and I understand that. But otherwise, he's very playful and funny.
I've been to many different public schools, and it's been a great experience everywhere I went. The teachers were great, the staff was great. It was just a really good experience. The teachers, they don't stop teaching you until they know that you know the material. Like they'll teach you different ways to know it and learn it so that you'll have it for later use.
I have been a bus driver for 5 years, and I really enjoy my job. I may not have gone to school to become a teacher, but I like to think of my bus as a classroom on wheels. On my bus, I'm teaching children lessons of how to be safe, courteous, and how to show respect for themselves and others. These lessons will carry them far in life, and I'm committed to do my job to make sure they become productive citizens. When a child steps on my bus, they know there's someone from Montgomery Public School who cares for them. They know I will get them to school and back home safely. My name is Calvin Thomas, and I am MPS.
Dr. Starks, usually in the morning, she's standing right outside the front door. And when you come in, she's greeting you, hello, have a good day, hello, Dr. Starks, and waving. And she's just such a nice person. And most principals don't do that. They're usually in their office working at the beginning of the day. But she stands outside, and she's talking to teachers, or she's talking to students. And she just takes her time. She comes to performances. She came to my theater performance, and she lets children like me get this opportunity to do wonderful things. And I just think that she is such a great principal, and she runs to the school very well.
I really like the atmosphere they have of learning in here, and just how supportive all the teachers and students are. I think it's Montgomery in general. Just everyone's really willing to learn and do good.
I do know that under the leadership and direction of Superintendent Margaret Allen, and some of the initiatives that have gone under her umbrella are in the best interest of students. I know that there is just a general feeling that she's genuine in her love for kids and her love for education, and I think that is kind of funneled down throughout the entire system.
The Montgomery community needs to get involved and behind all these students and see what's going on in the public schools. They need to see all the good and the positive things that the schools are doing.
It's so easy to focus on one bad thing when you've got so many other good things going on that just kind of get pushed under the rug. But if they could just focus on the small things that go together to make the big picture, I think they would be very impressed. I think they'd be very surprised when businesses in Montgomery realize the strength of our public school system is so vast and so far-reaching that it affects every part. I mean, from the chamber, everywhere. Everybody needs to know that this is so important.
I think there are no other schools like Montgomery Public Schools because my teachers are one of a kind.
We are MPS.